Hey everyone, welcome back to the Snatch Feed podcast. Today we're talking about a ticking clock for TikTok. Yep, the app that's been dominating short-form video is facing a ban in the US, set to take effect on January 19th. It's a massive shakeup. Ready to dive into this, David?
Oh, you know it. This is huge news for creators and users alike. So, why is TikTok on the chopping block in the US? Well, it all comes down to concerns over user privacy and national security. The government's worried about how TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, a Chinese-owned firm, handles user data.
Right, but there is an out. TikTok could dodge the ban if ByteDance agrees to sell the app to a US-based owner. The catch? ByteDance has made it clear they have no plans to sell. If the ban goes through, TikTok will vanish from the App Store and Google Play, which means no new downloads.
And for those who already have the app, they'd still be able to use it but without any future updates or security patches. Over time, that's likely to degrade the app's functionality. It's a tough spot for creators who've built their platforms there.
Absolutely. And that's where another app, Rednote, or Xiaohongshu in Chinese, comes in. A lot of TikTok users are making the jump to Rednote, and it's already shot to the top of the US App Store's free apps list.
So what's the deal with Rednote? It actually launched back in 2013 as a shopping platform, where users could share product reviews and experiences. It's not a TikTok clone. Think of it as a mix between Instagram and Pinterest. Over time, it leaned into short-form video and streaming, especially during the pandemic. Now it's being seen as a TikTok alternative.
It's funny to see people calling themselves #TikTok refugees as they move over to Rednote. But let's be real. This shift isn't just about functionality. It's also a form of rebellion against the ban itself.
That's true. There are other US-based TikTok alternatives like Instagram Reels, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts, but none of them have captured the same cultural energy as TikTok. I mean, Instagram and Facebook aren't exactly popular with younger progressive users, especially with all the controversies surrounding Meta.
And YouTube Shorts? It's growing, but it still has its quirks. It's been moving beyond goofy trends like skibidi toilet clips, but the upcoming integration of generative AI might flood it with, well, less than human content.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how users react to that. Still, Rednote's rise isn't guaranteed. Switching platforms is a big ask for users, especially when they're comfortable where they are, even if the experience is deteriorating.
True. Just look at what's happening with X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. Some users are bouncing between X and Blue Sky, while others are ditching text-based platforms altogether. It's chaos.
Here's a twist for you. Donald Trump might actually end up being TikTok's unlikely savior. He's flipped his stance on the app, saying, "Why would I want to get rid of TikTok?" on Truth Social. Apparently, he's a fan now because of his engagement metrics there.
What a plot twist, right? So, whether TikTok survives or not, one thing's for sure. The digital landscape is going to shift. Some users will stick with Rednote, others might scatter across platforms like YouTube Shorts or Instagram, and some might just log off entirely.
It's definitely a moment of change. And while the fate of TikTok hangs in the balance, one thing's clear. This is a reminder of how quickly the online world can evolve.
Absolutely. We'll be keeping an eye on this story as it unfolds. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and for more interesting topics, make sure to subscribe our channel.